Hello, happy Sunday, y'all. So I made this cake before. I've made this cake and I've sold it. I've gifted someone that wanted to pay me. It's requested every time we have an event at church. It is a very good cake, and I stumbled upon it because I wanted a cake made with fresh strawberries. So if you're looking for a cake, if you love strawberries, this is an excellent recipe to try. And it's no secret, it's Paula Deen's recipe. So that's where I got it from. It's available to anybody who wants to try it. It's not my recipe. Now I was reading, because I like to read reviews and everything, and one lady said that this wasn't the original recipe. She said the original recipe was less strawberry puree. So what I did was, instead of, I got a 16-ounce thing of the sliced strawberries. I put them in my I'm sorry, in my, what this thing is, y'all? Yeah, my NutriBullet, and I pureed it. And so what you do, very simple recipe. You take 1 package of white cake mix. Some recipes say you add 2 tablespoons of flour because this cake, the cake mixes were originally 18 ounces and now they're 15. So they said to mix flour. I haven't done this, and I haven't had any complaints about this cake. So I just use so what you do, you add the Jello. I'm sorry, it was the cake mix and the Strawberry Jello. You add those together. You whisk them together. One time I didn't whisk it. Didn't make a difference. It was still very good and moist. It kind of can be a little package sometimes, so that and you know what? I'm gonna try it with the 2 tablespoons of flour, because I remember one time it was kind of packy. So let's go ahead and add, and this will be my first time doing it this way. So we're going to add the 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Again, remember the cake mixes, the packages actually have less. Let's see, can y'all see? Okay. Alright, so mix that flour in. So we added the cake mix plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And so now you're going to add everything else, which includes 4 eggs. They're at room temperature. I have here the sliced strawberries that I did in my NutriBullet. It's 16 ounces here. What I did was I pureed it, and I took out 1/4 of a cup because that's all you need for your cake icing. 1/4 of a cup. Now, if you look at the recipe, the original recipe I looked at, it said that you needed a 10-ounce container of sliced strawberries. So if you read that, and I've seen where a lot of people did, if you don't read it correctly, you'll think to add that whole 10 ounces of puree to your frosting, and that'll be too much. So you don't want to add that much. Let's back up a little bit. I want y'all to see. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a limited space here. Okay, so we did the puree, we did the 4 eggs. Now we're doing 1/2 cup of water, and we're doing 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. And I didn't have that mixed already because I'm using this one measuring thing here, and it's going to the sink over here. Okay, so all we're going to do is mix this and pour it in our pans. So let's mix it. Fun fact, I bake all the time. I love to bake. I may bake a cake and I may only eat 1 slice of the whole cake. I just like baking. Sometimes if I bake something that's large, I call my family to come and get it. I just like to bake. Some of my family call me Betty Crocker. But anyway, so this is what this looks like. I'm going to give it a stir because one time I did it and down at the bottom it wasn't mixed up good. And now I've made this in, I've doubled the recipe and put this in like a sheet cake pan. I have made this in, like I'll take this and I'll make it in a 9 by 13 you know, the pans like you get from Sam's. I'll take that. And one year for Mother's Day, I made one of these cakes for each one of my sisters. And my sister that's deceased, she was alive, and one of my sisters don't live here. So I did 4 of those cakes and one for my mom, one Mother's Day. And then we used to have Sunday dinner. And so one time we were all at my sister's house, and I came over with that cake and that full sheet pan from Sam's with the lid. Man. And that was the very first time I had made it. When I tell you, my family wiped that cake out. It was really, really good though. This is a good, when I tell you, this smells so good. If you're going somewhere special and you're bringing a dessert, I'm telling you, if you take this for dessert, every time you go somewhere, people are going to be asking you about that cake. Like, it's kind of leaning a little bit. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to stick this in the oven 20 minutes, but I bake it until a straw and